you say is the biggest difference that you actually noticed between Baker and Baton Rouge? Whenever you went to Baker, do you feel like you went there and it was actually peaceful? You was able to lay your head down and relax and not be on your guards as much in Baker than Baton Rouge? Can you explain the difference between being out in Baker and being in Baton Rouge?
The people, it's the people, and I don't mean like types of people, I mean the amount of people.
Yeah.
Like it's not that many people in Baker that it is in Baton Rouge. It's a small population,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? But the same shit going on everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by numbers, the shit gonna increase. Like if you got a high crime rate over here, it's because you have a lot of criminals over here that you do somewhere else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all about was just everything just got increased in numbers. Crime activity, the good shit, you see what I'm saying? The things that I associated with fun at the time, it was just more of it in a larger environment.
I got you. So going to, when you was in school, like what kind of activities was you into? I already heard you say basketball just now, but what type of activities was you into when you was growing up in school?
I might have done all types of shit, man, dealing with school. I went to a private school from pre-K all the way up to like the 9th grade. And I was an altar boy. I had to take religion as a class.
Mm-hmm.
To where when I transferred from private school to from a Catholic private school to public school, my electives was kind of thrown out of whack due to the fact that I took religion as a class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to study it. So in public schools, they particular about religions. Like at the time, it was like, you know, praying before class and all that shit. It was like, it was in the wind, like should students pray, say the Our Father prayer, the Hail Mary prayer in public schools. So they used to do that before they did the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
Like before class and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They put a stop to that. So that shit, I did the Boy Scouts for like a month. I put out the club or whatever it is for fighting.
So in school, you was putting your hands on people like that, bro?
No, it really wasn't it. It's just boys gonna be boys.
Yeah, that's a
you know
fact too. Yeah.
And that's all that shit was.
Yeah.
It's just by me being bigger than most of the other classmates and students. And I got the finger pointed at me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bad guy, man.
Yeah.
So when you was the private school you was going to, was that actually in Baton Rouge or was that in Baton? That was Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm. I went to Baker High School.
Okay, so
I put out that. Mine was 5 different high schools. I put out every last one of them motherfuckers.
Okay, so let me ask you this here. Like, when did you start really dibbling and dabbling in, you know, getting into certain kind of activities? I know you say young,
about 13.
About 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, and what started that? Like, would you say you was just outside and just getting into some stuff, just little knick-knack here and there, or was you really starting to dibble and dabble with it?
I was already outside.
Yeah.
Like I was already around, you know, where it was going on at. You see what I'm saying? And my dad used to do shit too. You see what I'm saying? So I was around the shit all the time. So when my mind matured to the point to where money was my motivation, not toys, basketball still, like of course basketball, but there's a certain pair of shoes that I wanted. So at one point, Saucony's became a fad for like a summer.
Yeah.
And I had to get a pair. And I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? My mom was in jail doing time. My daddy, he ain't trying to end up on no damn Saucony's.
Yeah.
And now that I thought I just got 2 new pairs of shoes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted more.
Yeah.
And I was around, I can sell this. He own it, and he'll sell it to me for the low. So I seen that's simple mathematics. I need to get it from him and sell it to them.
Straight up.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
My dad say, that ain't the same color shoes I got you. That ain't the shoe. I was like, yeah, what the